What's going on, guys? Welcome to next week's Gold and GJ weekly forecast. Super excited to dive into this, but before we do, can you please like the video and subscribe to the channel? I would appreciate that a lot. Thank you very much, guys. So as usual, we'll kick things off with gold and then we'll jump over on to GJ. So what can we see? We are on the monthly time frame of gold. So if you're new, guys, we've got this bullish impulse leg here on gold. And all of this inside here is just a complex pullback. So we are bullish on the monthly time frame. Knowing that, let's jump down to where price currently is. So what can we see? What can we see? This is our previous POI. And what was we doing here, guys? Buying above and selling below. And where is price now? Price has closed back above. So longer term, while we are above this level, we are going to be looking for buys. And why is that? Because historically, when we break through, we are buying up. And when we break back below, we are selling off. And we've just broken back above. So we are going to look to buy up. However, we've got this previous monthly engulfing candle close here that's left an imbalance. So what I would prefer to see is I would prefer to see a pullback to fill this imbalance on the monthly candlestick time frame, just price to wick into here before giving us that continuation. And it would be a very nice continuation right now, as we have not taken the liquidity off the previous monthly high, which is a very good sign as well for a continuation. If we take the liquidity first, like say, for example, if the candle closes, it wicks up first and then starts pushing back down, you've got a much higher chance of that candle then selling off. Whereas if you get a candle close and the next candle opens up and doesn't break the previous candle high, but pulls back first, when that candle starts pushing up, starts breaking that high, you've got a much higher chance of price not just breaking the high, but breaking it with intent, pushing up aggressively. So it's very nice to see here. This is what I want to see. Previous monthly high liquidity intact. The next monthly candle has opened and it is consolidating a little bit here. Hasn't really moved, but if we can see a wick down into this zone, that would be amazing. Weekly time frame, what have we got here? So you see our POI, look, buys above and sells below. Our POI is right here. And what have we got right on our POI? The place where we are looking to buy. We want to see a retest on that zone. We have got the previous weekly high sitting right here that was smashed. Look, you see, we had weekly high, weekly supply zone, bang, price sold off, and then bang, price sold through. So if price pulls back into here, so many good confluences here. It's a flip zone. We've got an imbalance there. We're trading with price action. So many good confluences for a higher time frame continuation, which would set trends in for weeks and weeks and weeks to come. Lovely buy trends on the lower time frame, which are perfect for day trading. So what can we see here again? I mean, we haven't taken the liquidity off the highs, which is a good sign. It's a good sign for a pullback, and then we're looking for them continuations. However, this weekly candle close, I mean, it's not the best. It's not really giving an indication where it might go next week. I mean, closing like this, we're going to open up, and I mean, it depends. If we wick up and get this liquidity, then, you know, we could look to then go test this weekly low. But this level here, and going into next week, it's all about this level. This level will determine where price is going next, and there's a lot of liquidity lying above here. So if we get a strong reaction, if we push above here, get a strong reaction, I will look to take sells down to this previous weekly low liquidity here, and anticipate that we're going to go somewhere down in here and fill this imbalance on the lower time frame. But then I will be looking for you know, buys up there. However, if we pull back straight away, somewhere in here, if we open up just straight bearish, come down, you know, I'm going to be looking for buys again. If we open up bullish and we break and close above here, I'll be looking for buys. If we break above that flip zone here, there's a lot of liquidity there. If we don't get any reaction, we don't really see anything going on, and price just break and retests above, then we know that, you know, the selling pressure at that level isn't very strong, and you know, we are pretty safe to take buys. So it all depends, guys. This level here, key level, market open. I mean, look, we've got this daily continuation here. Liquidity hasn't been taken, so we can expect that liquidity to be taken. So that might be taken at market open here. Might be taken at market open. So this is what I'm saying. We need to see how price reacts to this level. If we break and retest above, awesome. It's going to set the buys in. If we fake the high, we try to push up, we just take liquidity, and then we close back below. We'll then be looking for sells, and that will set that longer term trend on the lower time frame for us to trade. But this is the key level right here that I want to see price get to, because I mean, here right now, there's nothing we can really say, oh yeah, we can, you know, potentially get into. I mean, we've got a continuation here that we could have taken, you know, last week, daily candle looking to break that high, but that's not something I would trade anyway. So daily price action here with the candles is a little bit ugly, but you can see in our zone here, right on that flip zone, look at that imbalance. Perfect. Look at that demand zone down here waiting to be mitigated. Get a reaction out of there. You see it's on the flip zone from the previous weekly. We've got the imbalance there. We get confirmation there. If we sell off here, we come down and we get breaker structure on the 30-minute, 15-minute, 1 hour, then there is so much confluence here. For this longer term, lower time frame trend to kick in here, because I will be aiming between these levels. So if we come here and we do get, confirmation somewhere down here, I won't be taking it with 150 pips stop loss. I'll be waiting for lower time frame confirmation, but this is the range we've got to trade in. Look, 600, 700 pips. And that's not all going to happen in one day. So we'll be expecting something like this, daily, pushing up, price action. Again, just like this, it'll set us in a nice trend for buys for the week. And again, the same with this. It could set us up with a nice lower time frame trend for sells for the week. If we get a fake out of this high, we just got to remember, like if we look on the lower time frame, we've had so many sell confirmations here, and this is why we've got to be careful. Every single one has just been invalidated. On the lower time frame, if you've got in and out and took the profit, awesome. But here, look, I mean, you've got to be very careful when taking sells. It's failed. And this was when we were bearish, obviously failed from here. Obviously, that would probably, break even if you trail your stop or lower time frame, took some pips. But you've got to be super, super careful. You can just see that no sells are playing out here long term. So if we do get a fake out of this, and we get in, then guys, don't anticipate it's going to go, don't expect it to go all the way down here. Maybe just trail the stop loss, move your stop losses to break even. Just be super careful. Well, we ideally want to be taking buys, but we've got to wait for buys to set up, and we've got to wait for the market to show us what it wants to do. So 4 hour, again, look, we are bullish here. All this noise inside here is just a complex pullback on the 4 hour. It's consolidating a little bit. Look, it tried to continue here, filled the high. Liquidity is still up there, look. And then we filled the low as well. And then now price is just sitting somewhere in here. So again, I mean, it's not the best price action to trade. You can see why we want price to either break up here, because then it's setting a new high and low. When we set in a new high and low, we've got the breakout confirmation, then we can expect price action to continue. But while we're in here, I mean, we don't want to trade mid-range. I mean, I'll look at some stuff on the lower time frame at the moment, but just from the 4 hour perspective, we want to be trading from the highs or the lows. So, I mean, we want price to either get down here, fake this 4 hour low again, give us confirmation. We can trade to the high. And the same again, if we fake this, we can look to trade to the low, or if we break and retest above, we can look to buy up. But that's ideally what you want to be waiting for the safest scenarios. Trading inside here, it can be more risky and dangerous. 1 hour, 1 hour, we are bullish. Yes, bullish. See this impulse here. Now again on the 1 hour, you see we do have this this level here. You can see in the past, it's acted as support, resistance. So, I mean, with confirmation here, we can look to retest and then bias to the highs if we're going to trade in this range. But we need to wait for confirmation. We need to see what happens. Look, price is very ugly there from the news, and price doesn't know what it's doing. So we can use this level as kind of a gauge. If we break retest below, we can look to sell off down to this liquidity down here. If we fake the low, close back above, we can look to buy up. We want to wait for that fake out confirmation. Yes, some positions we will miss, some confirmation we will miss, waiting for a fake out, because not all going to be fake outs. We're waiting for confirmation, and that confirmation then to be invalidated. And when that happens, obviously then that's the market showing its hand. We can be confident to jump into that, but you are going to miss, trades doing that. But on the flip side, obviously, you're mitigating your risk, especially inside a range like this. So that's all we're waiting for, really, guys. I mean, we'll look to take trades in here. We've got a nice flip zone here. We could look to buy up or sell off, depending which direction the market gives confirmation, or if we wait for fake out confirmation. And again, these are our key levels. This is the key level, the longer term direction up here. I said, break and retest above 1 and 4 hour, look to buy up. Fake the high and 1 and 4 hour, look to sell off. Back down to this low here. So we just got to wait, guys, see what happens. That's all I'm waiting for. So yeah, that's it. Let's jump over onto GJ. What can we see? Got on the monthly time frame here. Oh, right. So we've been consolidating here because we're bearish. Look on the monthly time frame on GJ. You see here we've got the monthly high here, and we've got the monthly low. All of this again is just a complex pullback inside the monthly bearish impulse leg. So we're inside this supply zone on the monthly time frame. What can we see here? Price has been consolidating. Look, we had a continuation, fake out, and then invalidated, and then we had a sell-off that was invalidated, and now price is going up again for the third time. So we've had a lot of fake outs here on the monthly time frame. This could be a sign of things to come, because we've got this high here, candle closed, and then the candle has pulled back. It set a new low, and now we've started to break the high. So we can anticipate that price is going to continue up just based on this monthly candle behavior here. So let's go on the weekly time frame. Again, very nice look. Yes, we can anticipate that, because now this head and shoulders has been invalidated. We've closed above this previous shoulder, which is now invalidated it with head and shoulders. You want the right shoulder to be smaller than the left shoulder. And if price pushes above here, this previous shoulder, and we've closed above on the weekly, it's invalidated. So now we can expect, if we see price open up like this, similar to gold, look, the candlestick is closed, it's engulfed the previous candle, and it's left an imbalance. So if we can hold this previous weekly high here, boom, pull back, buy confirmation in there on a lower time frame, we're buying up all day. First target, of course, will be these previous highs, but that should give us a very nice position in here. I mean, that should be quite a lot of pips in there to buy up 200. So that could give us a couple of decent buy opportunities going into next week. So that's looking very nice. GJ is looking nice, actually, for continuations. Again, look, we've got a daily candlestick continuation pattern here. And, you know, we are bullish on the daily, and we're bullish on the weekly as well. So pullbacks here would be perfect for trading with the higher time frame. Price action, that's what I want to see. I want to see, if we see market open here, it's going to open up here. So if we see market open here, pull back without taking liquidity, bam, we can expect, you know, when we get buy confirmation here, we can expect to trade up to this high and smash through that high. And our longer term target will be, you know, this high, which is 186.87. But that's setting up for a very, very nice continuation with price action and candles here. So I'm excited to see how the market opens. It doesn't matter if it takes liquidity off the, you know, at market open. If it doesn't, it's going to be a lot better, because it's giving us more of an indication where it's going and what's happening next. If it does take it off, you can see here, look, if it does wick up first, if it holds this low on the 4 hour, wicks up first, then closes down, it'll give a nice sell confirmation at market open that you can take. But then I'm looking for buys. When we get down into this zone here, I'm looking for buys on GJ next week, because that's very, very nice in there. So 4 hour, again, bullish. And again, we're creating like a little triangle here. Look, we're consolidating there. What we want to see is this fail. If this fails, comes down to here, oh, bang. Buys all day on there. Obviously, if we break above, I mean, we might just straight continuation. You know, if we do make structure above 1 hour candle close, price might just keep going up like this. But if we do pull back like that, that'll be very, very nice. Very nice buy to take there. So super simple on GJ, actually. Super, super easy. That's it. That's all I'm looking for on GJ. We've got the confirmation candle here on the weekly. We've got the confirmation candle here on the weekly. We've got the imbalance set in. We've got this head and shoulder invalidated. So this looks like it's going to be trend continuation pattern now. So we're going to aim for these highs. We just want to see the candlestick pull back, not take liquidity for next week. Pull back into this imbalance. Give us confirmation. Buys up. Boom. Easy money, guys. So that's it for the forecasts this week. And remember, guys, let's jump over onto the Discord. We're live trading every day. I'm live in the Discord for 6-7 hours a day. Not just trading, but also giving support to the Funded Lab members. And the Funded Lab is our automated prop firm passing and payout process where everything's done for you. You've got the blueprint, guys. There's no psychology in this. There's no guesswork. Everything's based on statistics. I've done every single part of this for you. All you've got to do is literally do what I say. You're at this point, okay, you do this. You're at this point, okay, you do this. There's no thinking, no guessing. There's no, oh, trust me with this. You've got statistics, you've got the files, you've got your risk managed, and you've got an insane algorithm to use. Everything's here. You can go to the website, blackswanfx.com. There's a button there at the top that says, click here to join free Discord. Click that, guys. Come have a look at the results. This is all free here. This is all free to the public to come see. So you can come look at all the results, guys. And if you want to book a call, book one. I'll share the screen like this in the Discord any day of the week, and we'll run over anything that you want. So enjoy the rest of your Sunday, guys. Thank you for watching, and bosh.